Namaste everyone, welcome to YCB Level 1 200 Hours Yoga Teachers Training with Ayushman Yog. My name is Nidhi and I'm going to be your companion in this journey. Let's begin. So today we are going to study Yogic Sukshma Vyayama, Sthula Vyayama and Surya namaskar. Just the theory. In Unit 4, we will see all of these as per your syllabus as well. The Sukshma Vyayama and Sthula Vyayama. Surya Namaskara, I'm sure you all have already started practicing. It is very important that you build up this practice from day one. Your Surya Namaskar as a yoga teacher has to be perfect. Okay, good. Now, Yogic Sukshma Vyayama. So it is a set of warm-up exercises and the concept is relatively very modern because we do not see this mention of Sukshma Vyayama in any of the Hatha Yoga text. Right? The concept of Yogic Sukshma Vyayama is first seen to be taught by Maharshi Kartikeya Ji Maharaj of Himalaya. And his disciple Dhirendra Brahmachari then promoted this knowledge to the world. So the Sukshma Vyayama involves the warm-up exercises for each and every joint of the body. Right? It is mostly the isolated movement. When I say isolated movements, I mean when only one joint moves. For example, Griva Sanchalan. Griva means neck, Sanchalan means movement. So in Griva Sanchalan, movements like inhale and look up, exhale and chin to the chest, right? Inhale, exhaling, look to the right, inhale, center, exhale to the left. All of these movements, you will see that only the neck is moving. So the isolated movements for the neck. Similarly, there are such kind of movements for each and every joint of the body. Overall, there are 48 movements suggested in the Sukshma Vyayama. Now, these movements are typically done before the actual yogic sequence. The idea is to condition the body for the further sequences. Now the Sthula Vyayama or the macro exercises. Sthula Vyayama is a set of compound exercises wherein more than one joint is involved. For example, Hridgati, Sarvanga Pushti, more than one joints are involved. Right? There are overall 5 exercises which are suggested in the Sthula Vyayama. Now, why one should do Sukshma and Sthula Vyayama? Right? So, the most important benefit in my opinion, and I'll tell you this from experience, is that Yogic Sukshma Vyayama and Sthula Vyayama both are very beneficial in injury rehabilitation, pain management, as well as mobility restoration. Right? Also, if you have senior practitioners in your class, or if you have obese practitioners in your class who are not able to perform the yogasana, then Sukshma and Sthula Vyayama will do wonders for them. Right? So it is my personal suggestions to all of you that even when you become advanced practitioners, even when you master your practice, always begin your practice with Sukshma and Sthula Vyayama, with the warm-up movements. Right? In your classes, it is strongly suggested to always include Sukshma and Sthula Vyayama. Now, Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. So even the Surya Namaskara is a modern concept. You don't see the mention of Surya Namaskara in the traditional Hatha Yoga text, but the practice is widely accepted. Right? It is a practice of 12 asanas which are done in a sequence. Every asana has its own breathing pattern as well as a mantra. And what makes this different than the other sequences is the bhav, the attitude which we keep towards Lord Sun. Now, if you think about it, the kind of life which we know on this planet is not possible without Lord Sun, is it? In Surya Namaskara, we use our body as an instrument to pay respect to Lord Sun for the very life he gives us. Right? So as I said that there is a mantra for every asana. So let's see what these mantras are. Pranamasana, Om Mitraye Namaha. Prostration to him who is affectionate to all. Hastottanasana, Om Ravaye Namaha. Prostration to him who is the cause of all changes. Padhastasana, Om Suryaya Namaha. Prostration to him who induces activity. Ashvasanchalasana, Om Bhanave Namaha. Prostration to him who diffuses light. Parvatasana, Om Khagaya Namaha. Prostration to him who moves in the sky. Ashtang Namaskar or Sashtangasana, Om Pushne Namaha. Prostration to him who nourishes all. Bhujangasana, Om Hiranyagarbhya Namaha. Prostration to him who contains everything. Parvatasana, Om Marichaye Namaha. Prostration to him who possesses rays. Ashvasanchalasana, Om Adityaya Namaha. Prostration to him who is son of Aditi. Padhastasana, Om Savitre Namaha. Prostration to him who produces everything. Hastottanasana, Om Arkaye Namaha. Prostration to him who is fit to be worshipped. Pranamasana, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Prostration to him who is the cause of all luster. Now, the practice of Surya Namaskara can be done in different ways. For example, without mantra. Second is with mantra. Then with Antah Kumbhak and with Baha Kumbhak. Right? So, when you do the practice with breath manipulation, like with Antah Kumbhak and Baha Kumbhak, it is suggested that first you master the posture and be a regular practitioner of pranayama. Otherwise, what will happen that if you only focus onto the breath retention and you haven't mastered the posture, then you won't be able to pay attention to the posture, right? You would only want to just hold onto the breath somehow and finish the entire sequence as quickly as you can, right? So to avoid that, first master the posture, do consistent practice of pranayama, and then do the Surya Namaskara with the breath manipulation. Now let's discuss how Surya Namaskara is performed with Antah and Baha Kumbhak. First, Antah Kumbhak. So you'll begin with Pranamasana and you will go in Hastottanasana, inhaling. Here you will hold your breath inside. Go to Padhastasana and perform the entire sequence. And when you will again come to Padhastasana, here you will exhale and inhaling you will come to Hastottanasana. Now with Baha Kumbhak, you will begin here Pranamasana. Inhale, you will go to Hastottanasana. Exhale, you will come to Padhastasana. Here you will hold your breath in Baha Kumbhak, external retention. Perform the sequence, come back again in Padhastasana, and in Hastottanasana you will go back, inhaling once again. Now please follow the practice video to stay consistent with your practice. It is very important that your Surya Namaskar is perfect, right? In your Viva exam, you will definitely be asked to perform the Surya Namaskar. Now for this course, level 1, they may or may not ask you to perform the Surya Namaskar with mantra. For level 2 and level 3 is mandatory. So my suggestion is that you practice the Surya Namaskar with mantras only so that you will know the mantra by heart. So that is it about the topic from my side. Stay consistent with the practice. Practice every day. It is very important that you build your practice. You bring that self-discipline from day one, right? As I said before, a good yoga teacher is a practitioner for life. Right? All the best for your practice, and I'll see you in the next lecture.